What's up, guys? I'm here and I'm recording now the second part of this campaign creation series. And today we are going to also have it should be a pretty short section. So, what we're going to go through is basically doing the initial steps on Facebook. And something that I've learned over the course of doing, dozens, if not hundreds of campaigns, is that when you want to run something on Facebook, you want to not rush it. Patience pays off big time. Um, that'll reflect today because what people think they do right away is they launch a campaign and they go like full on marketing, right? Like, so you go and people go into like full on marketing mode, and they go and they try to get their best stuff, their most aggressive stuff. And what I've found is that, and I found this the hard way, is that like Facebook is, for some reason, they are very very aggressive in disabling accounts, right? So they disable stuff that really shouldn't be disabled, um, and this goes for like all sorts of campaigns. I've seen it for like super white hat campaigns. I mean, I got my personal fan page ones that I was just promoting my page on Facebook, that it was something like Carlos Cruz marketing, and that got disabled too. That literally for just promoting my fan page with nothing else. That's one of the most ridiculous ones, but I've seen a lot. I mean, campaigns for just lead generation, um, all sorts of things happen with Facebook that don't always make sense. So the best approach to take, in my opinion, is to take it slow. Don't rush it. Build your campaign over time, and start off slow. So I'll show you here. I have an account, and because we've experienced so many things, negative things with Facebook. We have our agency account, which is where we keep all our, like, very safe campaigns. And then when we are testing a new campaign, because Facebook is a treacherous mistress, they will disable things left and right. So we tried to do it on a remote computer to test out if Facebook lets us run it for a while. Usually, if we are spending over $1 million on a campaign, then usually it's okay. So we try to test them on different computers instead of our own. So this is so that's sort of an advanced tip right there. If you don't have this, don't worry about it. I mean, this is just because I've gone through a lot. I mean, I run a lot of like big campaigns where we spend millions of dollars a month, and I don't want to risk those accounts. But if you're just starting out, then what I suggest is just use your account. Don't worry too much about it. You can also create a business manager by going to business.facebook.com. You can create an account there, so your Facebook account can give you multiple ad accounts. So I suggest you use them all. You put cards on them, because once one of them gets disabled, then if you didn't add a card before then you're gonna have you're not gonna be able to use that account. Even if you've never used it before, you're not gonna be able to add a card there. So that's what I suggest doing. Also, you can also just hit up your friends who probably will never run any campaigns, and just pay them a little bit to let them use your for you to use their ad account, things like that. If you're just starting out, right? And this is again, or if like you can also just get super lucky and you never run into issues with Facebook. That's my sincerest wish. Unfortunately, I've seen it all. When you spend so much money on Facebook, you see it all. So just I guess the moral of the story here is two things. First, be patient with Facebook. Build up over time. Don't go all gung ho on day one. So today we will take it very, very soft. And then second thing, if you lose your account, it's not the end of the world. You can get more, like Facebook will give you more. And if not, just hit up somebody and use theirs. It's not the end of the world. All right. So that being said, let's just get started here. So so this I have a page promotion campaign here, and it's spent a little bit. I don't recommend starting a campaign like the one we're about to do if you have zero spend. So if you already like if you're starting with zero, I suggest you create the page and promote the page first. Try to get some spend that way, because Facebook, again, they're crazy, so they may disable your account. It may trigger something that they call security alert. So it's just safer to start by promoting your page. Okay, so now we're going to actually get into creating the campaign. So I prefer the guided creation here. The shells is kind of, I don't know, I don't like it so much. So I'm gonna select the guided creation. And now, so you have all of these objectives, right? What we're going to do today is actually we're gonna do a conversion. So I like conversion campaigns for if you have a landing page. Conversion campaigns work really well. Also, traffic campaigns work. I've gotten a lot of people telling me that they're great. I just personally I like conversions. So what this does is basically you have to place a pixel. You have to place Facebook's pixel into the conversion page. So then once conversions start happening, Facebook will start optimizing and showing your ads to the people that are buying. So I'm gonna just kind of get going here. This is all kind of just notifications. I'm gonna ignore this and I'll just keep it as conversions. Click on continue. So just to refresh you into what it is we're doing here, into the campaign we're running. This is John Crestani's course. Like he is, it's a course that teaches people how to build an online business from nothing. And it's a very successful program. And I know a lot of affiliates that are doing well with it. It pays $430-ish, I believe. So this is the program, and we created the landing page. This is my server, and I loaded the campaign, and we have different versions here. So now so thinking about this, who is the audience, right? I would say definitely male. Um, so let's start with what we know. I'm gonna say that this is a purchase event. I'm gonna select it as a purchase pixel. Okay. Um, we haven't verified our pixel, so it's saying all this stuff. Sorry, I have a kind of a dry cough. And now we're gonna keep going here. Custom audiences, we don't have any at the moment. This is interesting. The audiences, right? So I would say that, yeah, maybe let's start with United States. We'll keep this campaign just in the United States, I guess. I will have to ask him about this. I know John personally, so I'm gonna ask him where he recommends running this, and I'll let you guys know in the next series. But again, this is a very, very simple campaign we're creating. We're not going to make it super elaborate today, so I'm gonna keep shooting this. So I don't know if tomorrow or the day after tomorrow I'll shoot another video, and I will probably add more info and make the campaign a little bit better. So I'll probably add more countries and so on. So I would say the audience is male, and it's $1,000 program. So probably we want to target a little bit of an older demographic, not so old because it's an online course. So I would say that the ideal audience, and I'm just guesstimating here, it's probably between 25 to 40, let's say. Oh. Sorry, that's the computer's a bit slow there. All right, 25 to 40. Languages. So yeah, I would say definitely the audience is more male oriented. Usually people who are starting their own business. I'm not trying to generalize here, but we're trying to go for the safest route. So we'll stick to men. I won't target any specific language. And now, so now in terms of targeting, we have starting an online business, right? So let's see if online business. Online business, cool. Small business owner. Online business school doesn't sound. I mean, it's a sort of online business school. It's a whole different thing. So, uh, how about internet marketing? Uh, so people who are interested in digital marketing. Okay. Uh, so let me see one thing actually. I'm gonna go into the marketplace. Oops. Oh man, this thing logged me out. Bridges. Okay, so I'm gonna find his course. And what is it saying? Here is the description. Categories: e-business and e-marketing, affiliate marketing. Okay, so let's try affiliate marketing, I guess. I guess that's the audience. So affiliate marketing. All right. 4 million people. I'm just gonna go with affiliate marketing. I think that's the core demographic. Uh, and now, so once I figure out I try to do just one interest per ad set, and then I name the ad set the same as the interest. So here, I'll just call it affiliate marketing. Terms of I'll keep expand interest when I increase conversions. I like that. I would say I'm gonna edit the placements because I don't want. So this is a webinar, right? So probably we can do all devices. Probably. So he says he actually recommends that people view the webinar on their desktop computers, but I think it's okay to target everyone. Let's see. Now we're going to. I don't like Instagram for this audience. I think Instagram is more like a different kind of product. And I'm gonna get rid of Audience Network and Messenger probably too. And now, yeah, so let's try that. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what kind of leads and kind of results we're getting here. Instant articles, marketplace. I'll try all that stuff. I'll try anything that's on actual Facebook. A lot of those placements are outside of it, like Instagram and so on. So here's one thing, right? Since this is a very young account, it only has about $80 spent. The daily budget matters. I mean, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more, but I'm going to take it easy. And instead of having one ad set with a lot of budget, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I will add more ad sets and cast a wider net. And I'll, instead of spending $100 on one ad set, I'll put 5 ad sets at $20 with different interests, because obviously I have no idea which one is going to work. So I'll try that. And now click on continue. So here's something else, right? I wanted to show you guys this. So this is an ad that I'll post this on this YouTube video. So this is an actual video that John made. This guy makes 7 figures after getting fired from his job.
For me, what always drove me was really, I call it like just experiencing life and being a person.
So it's this video that it's not trying to sell anything necessarily. It's more like a news story, right? And John has a lot of good stuff. I mean, he's a great person to promote because he's been featured on Forbes, on Entrepreneur, I think on Inc.com. I mean, he's been on TV, so he's got a lot of content we can use for Facebook. So this is probably one ad we will test, but here's the thing, I'm not going to test this yet. And that's important right now. The reason why I'm not going to test it is because I'm almost purposely not going to try to make a great campaign. Because I want Facebook to take it easy on me if I go very aggressive right away. And aggressive is a very relative term. For some reason, if you try to just do great marketing up front, Facebook like they'll just disable your account. So I'm gonna make a very vanilla ad that I know won't bring any sales, but I know Facebook is just going to let it run. And again, we just want to start building that history with Facebook, even if it costs us a little bit of money. And again, it's not a lot. I mean, I'm putting a $20 budget, so even if I ran for a few days, it's consider that as an investment, right? So we'll just do a soft ad today. Nothing aggressive. Let's keep it simple. I'm gonna do like a single image, not even a video, and let's see, what can we do in terms of images. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try to do something with John Crestani, right? Like I'll just put his image maybe. Okay, so I'll just grab any image right now. Again, not trying to hit a home run with this ad. Just trying to establish the relationship. You see, I mean, this is his picture on Forbes.com. That's pretty crazy, actually. But yeah, so we're gonna use the picture that's on Forbes.com. So now the website URL, as we did on the previous video, the website URL is your campaign link. So here's something that, like you did all these landing pages. Well, I did all these landing pages, but right, you don't want to use any of these. What you want to do is, if you click on your campaign name, on click tool, that's gonna be the tab that opens. That's going to be your campaign URL. So that's a pretty easy way to tell. It's basically the file you downloaded and uploaded into your server, not the landing page. And now we're going to come up with a nice headline. So we'll call this, let me see. So what is John Crestani? Let's look at his Forbes article. How a 20-year-old got fired, then built a $500K a month business. Let's see if we can do something along those lines. 28-year-old got fired and built his online business. His online business. Okay, and now, so I'm not gonna do much again. This is just kind of establishing relationship with Facebook. So we'll just say, let's see what I can pull from this article. Free. Okay, let's talk about his webinar. Webinar shows how getting fired was one of the most important events in his life. Again, not necessarily great copy, but safe copy at this point. And yeah, we'll just call this ad one. And we're going to confirm. And that's it. It's gonna be under review. So the other thing we need to do that's very important is actually need to set up the pixel. So right now, when people get when people buy the course, if somebody just bought the course right now, we wouldn't necessarily fire the pixel. So what we need to do is set it up. So we go to Ads Manager, click on this, and then go to Pixels. And this is when you go to settings. Here, I'll show you how to do this. Settings, my site. This is in ClickBank, right? So that's where we're going to put the pixel. Settings, my site, and then click on add tracking code. This is the screen, and then you click on Facebook pixel and add. Now we need to actually get the pixel, right? So we are going to click on view setup instructions. And we'll say that we're manually installing the code ourselves. We're going to scroll down. Let me see, where is it? So the ID is, this is the ID, right? So I can copy this whole thing, or I can just type it. So I'll just type it. Make sure you can do whichever one. You can type it or paste it in. But the pixel ID is all of this number. So I'm gonna do an order form. That's where it needs to fire. And it's 11980896965515. And yeah, so let me just double check. 119808 1896 5515. Yeah, and now we just save it, and 5515, it's inactive, so we're gonna press play here, and now it's active. I'm actually going to pause the other one. So the only active one here is this one. Oh, and actually I didn't set this as active, so from yesterday. So we should have this is the click tool pixel. So we should have these two active, and that's it. Like now now that's we're pretty much done for today. Nothing overly complicated. Again, basically, running a campaign is a lot of baby steps um, and a lot of patience. So then tomorrow or the day after, tomorrow's Sunday, so I don't know if I'll shoot a video. If not on Monday, I will add another video in this series that will explain to you like what's the next step and how to make the campaign a little bit better. So we'll gradually start to make it better, and we will, you know, hopefully start seeing some sales after we make a lot of improvements and we make a much better ad. But for now, we will be able to see the clicks actually come through in ClickTool. And so since we're all set up, we'll see what's coming through, and that'll be super cool. I'll also show you a trick to make sure that we know which ad is generating the leads. So we'll go through all that stuff tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. We will continue in the next video.